Hey you guys, okay, so I'm so excited to be back from our trip, back to YouTube after my little week break, and here talking about beauty with you guys because this is obviously my favorite topic to share on here. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys kind of like a roundup of just like skin stuff, like real game changers with your skin, makeup products that are like the latest that you must try, a few like nail things. I feel like we're just gonna hit all of the categories, a few more like massaging things, like actual facial tools, a really cool like light device that I got that really helps with your eye area because I get so many questions about my eyes. So I really want to just talk about these things and just really share with you guys all of these goodies. So I am working with Nordstrom to bring you guys this video. I love doing these. So everything is from Nordstrom. Zero from this video. None of this was anything that anyone suggested to me to buy. It's just products from Nordstrom. So it's truly things that I've gotten, a few home things too, just like things that just make everything better. I don't know. I tried to think like what is gonna be like the topic of this video, but I just feel like it's just things that make you like look good, things that make you feel good, and just new gems. First of all, let me tell you guys about what's on my nails. This color, it is the Static Nails in Bare. It's non-toxic nail color. It's really cool. I also have a few other nail polishes, and that's always something I start off the year. Every year I feel kind of like it's a little like superficial resolution for me that I'm gonna start doing my nails. You know, I'm gonna take care of it, whatever, paint them, put some effort in, whatever. I like doing my nails myself. Kind of similar to your skin tone. This one's like a little warmer than my skin tone, just slightly darker, but I love it. I wanna grab some other colors by this brand because first of all, the bottles are so cute and just non-fussy. They're perfect, they're easy to hold, but I love the brush because it's curved. It just fits perfectly like around, you know, just around your cuticle. And this is one coat. It dried really well, it covered beautifully, it wasn't streaky, so I think it's a good one. I also have a few other nail polish recs that we'll talk about in a second. Let me get into the skin stuff, okay? So what I'm wearing on my skin today is something new. It's the Chanel CC Cream Correction Complete. It has SPF 50. I'm very particular about, first of all, like what I put on my skin because I'm very breakout prone, but CC creams especially, they can be very greasy, but I like the idea of thinking, okay, well, I could use my beauty blender if I wanted, but it's not like a fussy foundation. I could just use my fingertips. This covers so well, but have you ever put anything on your skin and like you're looking at yourself throughout the day and you just feel like you just feel like your skin looks glowy and good. It's like a good skin day. I feel like that when I wear this. Every time I've worn this, I can tell a difference. And I went back to other things that I wear all the time and I'm like, well, was it just like a day where my skin was good? And it's like, no, I can really tell a difference when I use this. I was actually out the other day. I went into a store to grab a few things and the woman was like, you have really good skin, like your skin looks great. I'm like, wow, thank you, you know, that's a great compliment, but people don't say that's not something you get all the time. I really do feel like it's because of this. I think that it makes your skin look really glowy and pretty. So try the Chanel CC cream. This is the shade 10 Beige. I don't like to tan my skin. I don't like to actually tan my skin. I really try to take care of it. And I saw this, it's the Saint Tropez Self Tan Purity Mist. And a lot of these things, I don't know, especially facial self tanners, they just a lot of times just don't work for me. They're not the right tone, they don't, whatever. This had great reviews, so I tried it. It smells amazing, first of all. But let me tell you, I was a chicken, okay? And I've had this for a long time, and I thought, okay, before I talk about this, or I'm just not gonna talk, obviously I'm not gonna talk about it unless I've tried it, but I'm gonna use it because I wanna be able to like at least, you know, I could say if it's, you know, I really kind of want to use it for the video. So last night, okay, like literally waiting till the last minute, I put on my moisturizer, everything, and the very last step, I'm like, nah, whatever, let's try this. First of all, it smells so good. It's very like a tropical, like coconutty, like pineapple-y smell. It smells really good, okay? So I sprayed it on. It is the lightest, poofiest, like Tiffany approved skin mist, because you know, y'all know I'm real picky about like skin sprays. They have to have that perfect like cloudy mist, especially if it's gonna be one that is tanning you. You don't want like spots, you know? So it's just like poof, it's like a perfect cloud. So when I woke up this morning and I looked at my skin, I was like, okay, like I could tell something was happening. Like I could tell it had definitely done something. So you got to be careful with it. I think next time I did put a little on my neck, but I think I'm going to be like more aware of that because I think if you just for sure. I know if you just sprayed your face, you're gonna be able to tell. So it's nice to just kind of like, you know, get it on your neck and everything. Make sure that it's not too much. I wouldn't make it, you know, don't soak it too much. Just a light mist, but it really does work. It's the Saint Tropez Natural Glowing Skin Bronzing Water Face Mist. It does the trick. It has like moisturizing properties and it's good. Okay, y'all, all right. Y'all know I'm like very obsessed, very into skincare, as I feel like you should be, something that we're into, right? So I got a few products by the Natura Bissy line, and when I was staying in Beverly Hills not that long ago, we went to a spa. The whole spa used this brand exclusively. So when we were like finished with everything, they had like all of the products, and I was like, yes, I'm like, let me use this $500 eye cream, let me use this, let me use it. You know, I'm like using it all, right? And there's a really good facial mist that I liked, but I'm like, I don't need any more facial mists. Notice how I justified this one? Because it's a bronzing mist. I don't have anything like that. So, you know, I didn't get that, although I'm sure at some point I will. But I saw this and it was really intriguing. It's the Diamond Extreme Mask. It says it has retinol, all of these like anti-aging, you know, benefits to it. And the reviews are amazing for this. So I was like, okay. So it is an overnight mask. At first I thought, okay, I've got to be careful again, like with things that I put on my skin, don't want to break out. But what I do is I wash my face, do my whole routine, whatever, but instead of using the normal moisturizer that I'd use at night, I use this, and I don't use it every single night. I've been using it maybe like 3 times a week. Although I really do kind of like, I want to use it every night because I feel like it has made my skin look smoother, plumper, basically everything that retinols claim to do, or that retinols do. I have a really hard time finding retinols that don't break me out, and it happens pretty quickly. You know, retinols, I've gotten, you know, prescription ones and over the counter, whatever. You know, I've used them for months and given them a chance. I'm never sensitive to them and that they make me red or peel or anything like that. It's just that they usually break me out. They cause me to get little white bumps, and it's just kind of the opposite of what retinols are supposed to do. But I think it honestly is about like what the retinol is in, you know, like maybe the cream is too rich or something. But this is really great. It makes your skin feel really moisturized. When you first use it, it will feel a little hot, you know, or it'll feel a little different if you're not used to retinols, which I'm not, because like I said, you know, I don't use them much. But I'm really excited that I tried this. I do feel like it is, I do feel like it's making a difference. I feel like my skin looks plumper, it looks smoother. And I grabbed this as well. Y'all know, like at night I use my Lancer scrub. I like a physical scrub. But in the morning, pretty, you know, whatever, you know, on my skin as far as like, you know, face wash or whatever. And I have a few that I really like. But this I saw and I was like, okay, this is intriguing because it is called Oxygen Mousse Fresh Foaming Cleanser. And it's again that Natura Bissy line. And what got me about this is that I remember years ago, probably like almost 10 years ago, someone that I know that had issues with breakouts in the past, all of a sudden I noticed like her skin looked really good. And I was like, what are you using? Because at the time I was struggling with my skin too. And she was like, it's this Oxygen face cleanser. I expected her to say like she was taking something, she was using some like really harsh cream. She was like, no, my dermatologist literally recommended some kind of like oxygen face wash, and she was like, it's expensive, but it's just the wash. She's like, it's all that I have to do. And she's like, I swear it's working. And at the time I was kind of like, yeah, whatever, you know, I didn't look too far into it, I didn't buy it, but that always stuck in my mind. So I don't know, maybe there's something to that, but I will say this is a really good one, and it's not just like a foaming face cleanser that you, because, you know, I feel like we've all used things like that, you know, kind of foams away. It really stays like bubbly, and when you put it on your skin, it does feel like it's, you know, it's doing something, but it's very gentle and it's not like stripping. So that's a really good cleanser. I've really been enjoying that. Okay, let's talk about a few more things skin care related. Y'all know I'm obsessed with my rollers, my rose quartz roller. Where is it? I think I got it out, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like the roller. So these you see as well, and I've gotta say, I never thought I would say that I would prefer something over that, but I love this thing. And it's probably the best price I've seen for one like this. But okay, so it's a roller like this. It has 2 balls that kind of roll, you know, independently, whatever. You can use, it does basically everything that the rose quartz one does, I feel. But I feel like it does a better job of like sculpting, okay? So anyways, you can get it under your eyes, you can do all that. But then what I love is that you take it like this, and it's just perfect for getting under your cheekbone And then, oh my gosh, this is the best, like right up your jawbone, but then still under your cheekbone. You can roll it down your neck and roll it all. You know, I really go to town with this thing. I like it on my forehead or on my brows, but you can really just use one ball and get it up under your eye, or you could do it like this, you know, as it's going under your cheeks too. Y'all, it's cold. It's just so good. And y'all know I'm just a sucker for, not even a sucker, I would say, for skin massage and for all of that. It is a thing. It is actually something that is doing something. It's not just a woo-woo thing. I feel like my skin looks more toned. I feel like my cheeks look more lifted. More toned, right? I just feel better. And it feels good. There's something to facial massage. There's something to, you know, the increase of your circulation and the drainage. Oh my gosh, I could look so puffy and do this for 5 minutes and then just look like, you know. So there is something to it. If you're like me and you love your rose quartz roller, which I still do, I still love that thing. Try this. I feel like this is like kind of the next level. You know what I mean? Like if you're into that, you've got to go to this, okay? So my under eye little, you know, Chantecaille rose, which I love, and I almost repurchased that under eye serum, right? I use it every morning. It has a little massager. I ran out, okay? It lasted a good about 6 months. But I was gonna repurchase that, and then I saw this. This one had very good reviews, and I loved what it said, everything that it said about it, all of the ingredients. It has like caffeine, and it says like it's a cup of coffee for your eyes, instantly refresh your eyes. It's cool, you know, it depuffs, it has caffeine, a cooling metal applicator, soothes and reduces the look of puffiness, probiotics, helps with dark circles, all of the things that I want, right? So it has like a really cold metal applicator. The product comes out and you just massage it in. And so I like to use something like that in the morning. It just kind of like presses out that eye area, you know what I mean? And then you're good to go. And sometimes you can put a moisturizer over it, but a lot of times I feel like I don't really have to when I use something like that. So really was into this, the Tula skincare, probiotics and superfoods. A lot of this Tula brand stuff says, you know, that has probiotics and all that. So kind of a cool concept. Okay, y'all, I repurchased my Reusable Lash. Haven't even opened the box because I still have some of my other one, but I can't tell you. They were out of stock for a while at Nordstrom with this because I feel like every single person that watches me like went and bought it. Like no joke, you guys. Like so many of you guys grabbed this. I'm not kidding. This is the best stuff. It's all. I don't use false lashes anymore. I was really into that for a while. Even when my lashes were good, they are like twice as good, like twice as long, twice as thick. This is legit, okay? Like majorly legit. So I got a new one of those. I will link to the exact one that I used because I think they have some different ones, but I used one that says advanced. And I saw when I was getting it that they have a brow gel. Okay, not like a brow serum, because I do use a brow serum as well, but this is a Reusable Lash tinted brow gel. Like it comes in clear, it comes in a dark brown and a soft brown. And I'm using the soft brown. That's what I have on my brows today, and I'm telling you, what I love about this is that it's not like one of those painty brow gels, like when you put it on, it just looks like you painted it. It's really like a clear, soft brown, so that it'll fill the areas that need to be filled, but at the same time, it's gonna look soft on your brows. I like that it's got this little like grooming comb, which, you know, I love. I use that every morning, even when I'm not gonna use the brow gel. I like combing my brows, but it's got all those good ingredients that are like really helping your brows, and it keeps them in place. This stuff is like heavy duty. Like when you feel it, like your brows aren't going nowhere. Like they're in place. So really cool. I was excited to try that. Speaking of eyes, I told y'all that I'm really into like, you know, like eye patches and things like that. And again, that's something else that I thought was kind of like woo-woo. You know, a lot of brands came out with those years back, you know, it was kind of a thing. And now I feel like so many brands have them. And I like the ones that have really good ingredients, ones that are actually doing something. And I was at an office recently that sold, you know, like medical grade skincare and all their medical stuff. And they had, I think it was the Color Science system of like patches, under eye patches, and the gel that you put on and the before and after. And they were like really kind of pushing that, but it was actually really impressive, like seeing the before and after and what it did, which Nordstrom sells those, and they're a little less expensive than this set I'm about to show you. So if these are sold out, check those out because those are probably just as good because it's the same idea. But these I have been curious about for so long. They get such great reviews. They're the Chanel ones, and I saved the little iPad. And let me tell you, okay, you might look at this and be like, first of all, these get amazing reviews. The ingredients that this has, the anti-wrinkle, the Flash Eye Revitalizer, firming, all of that. It's amazing, okay? The reviews are incredible, the lift. But let me tell you guys what is unique and special about this. So I like to keep my little things in the box. So it comes with the separate iPads, okay? 8 sets of patches. Is that right? I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. But that doesn't mean you only get that many uses. You can literally reuse the patches. And so did I get an extra one? I don't know. Anyway, so you get the patches, you get the little thing separately. So the patches, I stuck these back on after I used them. First of all, they say Chanel on them. They're real freaking cute, okay, for one. But they're like really quality. Like they're kind of like a gel, but then they're kind of like a cloth. So it literally says you can reuse them because this is much more than 10 uses or however many. Like I feel like this will last so long. You don't even have to use the patches with it, but you basically roll on the serum, okay? You roll it on, that feels good, whatever. And then you put the patches on, you know, like you would, and let that sit for 10 minutes, however long you wanna do it, you know, do the thing, okay? Put your little patches on. Okay, super cute. You see how freaking adorable? And these are so thick and like jelly, and you know, you use it on clean skin so you can reuse them several times. So for me, this is like so good, and I don't want to say life-changing, but it's like my skincare life-changing, because I told you guys so many times that I feel like I buy these eye patches, right? And I want to get good ones that actually have good ingredients, so they're expensive. And you may only get 8 in a pack, and you cannot reuse those, and I feel like what a waste, and they're expensive. These I feel are so worth it for the price, because you will get to use them over and over and over again, and you will have them actually longer than just a couple weeks. You know, it's crazy. So I'm really excited about it. I feel like when I used it, it definitely depuffed my eye lines, my little fine lines, all my little, like, you know, those little, you know, like your little, all my little fine lines under my eyes, all that. So much better. I like to use things like this in the morning before I do my makeup. Occasionally at night, you know, I'll use it if I'm just wanting to like extra pamper myself. But this is something that you should look into. So I bought these from Nordstrom, and then when I used them once, and I was like, whoa, this is legit, like this is really good. And I went back, they were sold out. So, or they were out of stock. And I was like, great, you know, I really want to talk about them. I want you guys to be able to get these. They were actually like back ordered and sold out most places. And I was like, well, that's great. I checked yesterday, and then this morning they are back in stock. So if you're watching this, grab these if you're thinking about it. If you see that they're in stock, I would get them. But if they're not, try the other ones. I'll link to the other ones below because they're just a bit less expensive. But like I said, they're the ones that medical office is like selling, and they have like a whole big thing about it at their office, and those look really good too. So I'm really wanting to try those as well. But I love the fact that I'm like, I'm not gonna be out of these for a long time. And that's really crazy for eye patches. So if you guys are fans of eye patches like that, hopefully you'll get what I'm saying. But I was just so excited about that. Something else that I grabbed skincare wise at night, especially like in the winter time, I've been needing a more, you know, like a heavier moisturizer, although I hate to say like thicker or heavier, because I'm very breakout prone. I can't just slather on like a real thick moisturizer, my skin will break out. So I've really been a fan of the La Mer Soft Cream. Really good. I can't wear it so much during the summertime. I have to be careful with it, but at nighttime it's really good. I've had 2 jars this size and then a big jar of that, and I've really always loved it. But it's just verging, like I said, on being just slightly even too heavy for me to use. So I was really excited when I saw that they have the Moisturizing Cool Gel Cream. This one is great because it is like a La Mer version of that. You know, they're not gonna get too light, you know, like it's still very moisturizing. It's got that like yummy smell. I really do. I love La Mer, but I did get this small jar because I really wanted to try it out. I got it on our trip last week because it's like, you know, it's a small little jar too. And I feel like I'm gonna go through it pretty quickly. I enjoyed using it so much on the trip. Used this at night and in the morning, and wore my CC cream during the day because it had the SPF 50, so I felt good about that. So if you haven't tried the La Mer Cool Gel Cream, I I feel guilty even turning you on to it because I feel like you'll love it and then you'll be ruined because it's like, it's so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. Speaking of the trip as well, I have one more like kind of crazy thing. I can't believe I bought that, but it is like a legit thing that works. So we'll talk about that. Something else I brought on the trip. Okay, so I tried this mascara again. Y'all know for years I was a huge fan of this Trish McEvoy, the high volume mascara, and I've also had the curling one. The high volume one is the one that has the like little straighter brush, you know, it's kind of like that. And this is one of those mascaras that tubes. So if you're out in the rain, and I don't like waterproof mascara, I feel like it's a little damaging, it's too harsh, it's too much for me. But especially now with my eyelashes like being a little bigger and like they're touching, you know, and sometimes like your mascara can really transfer. Going on a trip, you know, if it rains or whatever, especially because we went to Disney, you know, and you just never know. And I want something that's not gonna like run or, you know, gonna smudge. You know, because like even when you blink, when you have like big lashes, like it will start, you know, it'll run. You know what I'm talking about, it'll start transferring. This is so unique because it's not water soluble. Like if you splashed regular mascara, you know, it'll start to disintegrate, it'll mix with the water, it'll run, or with the heat, it'll transfer, it'll stamp. You know what I mean? This is so cool because it does not do that. When it mixes with water, it just solidifies and pulls off. So you'll never run. It'll never run off your face. Like you could splash your face with water, but you would have to pull it off to come off. Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna run. So I really enjoyed wearing this on the trip, and I really kind of I brought this and this. I kind of like did a little, you know, both, because I love this. The mascara Terribly Growth Booster by Terry. This is so good. And I'm really still loving that, but this was really fun to use again. And I feel like when I use it and I wash my face at night and when I pull it off my lashes, I feel like it kind of like cleans my lashes. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, it's very weird, but it's a really cool sensation and a really good product. Okay, a few candles to show you guys too, but let me just quickly get through this. These, in all honesty, have not used, okay? But I thought they were really cute. If you like bath bombs, the Way Chill Pills, I just thought they would look cool, like sitting by my tub. We're about to kind of like redo some things in here. We're gonna paint, we're gonna kind of like repaint, get everything just very like white and fresh and just kind of like freshen it up in here. But I thought that would look really cute. What's neat about them, they smell really good, first of all. So they're little moisturizing bath bombs, and they're shaped literally like a little pill that you can break in half, but each one of them is individually wrapped. And they smell so good. So it says it's jasmine rose. It says no prescription required, legal in all states. I think it has, does that have CBD in it? Yeah. Hemp, jojoba, safflower seed oil. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. So I thought these were cute. I had never seen those. They were just something that I came across while I was shopping this last month, and I just thought those were so cute. And I clearly need to like take time to like get in the bath and actually use them. New eyeshadow discovery. Okay, y'all know I'm obsessed with my little Charlotte Tilbury pot eyeshadow, you know, in the pot, the little moussey ones, the Bet, the Marie Antoinette, love those. But you guys, I have discovered these Chanel ones, and that's what I'm wearing today. That's all I've got on is just this one color. It is the Chanel, what is this called? You know, sometimes the Stylo Ombre et Contour. Eyeshadow liner kohl, and this color, okay, just whatever, I'll link to it. This color is called Contour Mauve. And when I heard the name of the color, I was like, yes, but they're little pointy eyeshadow sticks. But this color, you guys, is like perfection, okay? Like I put it just a little bit right there, okay? And I just blended it with my finger. You can blend it with a brush. Could not be easier. Very just kind of like model-y eyes, you know? Just like kind of like dark, kind of like smudgy, but like not too fussy. Kind of like a warm, just like muddy color. Does that sound good? I don't know, warm, muddy color. And then that was the second one that I got, but I got this one further back, and it is in Nudie Clay. And this color, you can tell I've used this one a little more, is just like a shimmery, I don't know if I'd even use these together. I mean, you can just put it like right on the lids, but I've been using this one just like when I want like a no eyeshadow look, like if I'm just gonna use mascara, like no liner, even with liner, who cares? But it's just like such a pretty, it's just a pretty beige that just is like simple, you know? It's not frosted looking. It's just pretty. So the Nudie Clay and the Contour Mauve, if you're gonna pick one, the Contour Mauve, it's so good. You could even put like a little here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess myself up. Put a little here, like smudge it under your eyes. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, and then like have like a real pretty, kind of like smudgy. I could have put a little more. But the Contour Mauve, so good, you guys. These are wonderful. A few more things. I know I feel like I'm just kind of, I don't do a lot of like beauty hauls. Used to, every single time I'd go shopping, I'd be like, guys, here's a haul, like one a week, here's a, and now I don't really do that, but like when I do show you guys good things, it's good things, and it's like things that I've saved. You know what I mean? Like it's things that I've saved up or whatever. Okay, before I show you the candles, I was really into this when I saw it. It is, first of all, the packaging's adorable, but it is the Giorgio Armani A Highlight, and this is in shade, I think it's just called A Highlight. Really beautiful highlight. It's not too gold, it's not too nude. I mean, it's just so easy. It's so easy to apply. You can put a little bit on your eyes. It probably would look so much better on fresh makeup. I feel like my makeup has been on since like 8 a.m. I feel kind of disgusting. But it's just good. You can just dab it on your brow bone. As little or as much as you want. You can layer it, but it's just light. It's not like a big heavy highlight. When you put it on, you can't even feel it. You know what I mean? And I like sometimes using something like this that's light rather than layering on a bunch of powder. I feel like it's really pretty. It's easy. You could even mix a product like this in with your foundation. So I love gadgets and gizmos and everything in between when it comes to skincare and stuff. So there are a lot of them that actually do deliver. And y'all know I don't deal with gimmicks. Like if I'm gonna get something, I want it to work. And sometimes it always doesn't, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. But I'm just over the gimmicks, right? I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna find something that actually works. And this thing, I feel, actually works. I looked into it, FDA cleared. It's all these things, you know, I mean, you can look up stuff about it, you can see everything about it, but it is a legit thing that these different like colors or waves or whatever of light, like you know, get lasers or whatever, do different things for your skin. It's a thing, it's legit, okay? It's like amber, red, deep red, IR, the full spectrum of light, including all of those infrared wavelengths, proven to stimulate the natural production of collagen and reduction of fine lines and wrinkles. So I'm like, sure, like give me that, let's try that. So the idea is that you want to use it every day. It says 97% of subjects showed visible improvement in fine lines, wrinkles, and skin tone after 10 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, give me that. The befores and afters are really crazy. It's called a Spectralite Eye Care Pro. Comes with these little straps. You put it on clean skin at night, like before you put your serums on, right after you wash your face, because this like is kind of gummy. You can wipe it off with alcohol or whatever to clean it, but it sits right here. You press the button, and it comes on. It's the red light, but it fits really close to your skin, so it kind of like, whatever, I look like a, well, bandit. But anyways, it's really cool. The lights are basically concentrated here and here, so hopefully it'll do something. And then it turns off at the end of your little treatment, whatever. I don't know. I'm like, when I wear it, I'm like, Tiffany, you're one of those people. Like, you've crossed the line, you're a sucker, right? But no, I really do feel like it's doing something. Like I said, it's, you know, FDA cleared. It is a thing. It's a scientific thing that these wavelengths do those things. It does actually stimulate. It shows like how far it goes down into your skin. So I think it's kind of cool. And I know it feels good when you're using it. I really do feel like over time it'll help, like with little fine lines and stuff. Why not take care of your skin? Why not try to, like, we're not fighting aging. I'm not trying, but I'm just doing things to take care of my skin because, you know, you do see people that are very old and they have beautiful skin and it looks good and you're like, wow, that looks good. I think that looks good. You know, I think that looks better than, you know, maybe skin that looks damaged or, you know, whatever. And I think that wrinkles and aging, that's natural and that will happen. But why not help what you can? A few more nail polishes. Now I have not used these. Like I said, I used this other one. I haven't used these yet, but this brand seemed really cool. It's called Base Coat. Okay, some brands of nail polish, like I feel like we've just seen so much, you know, like everything's kind of the same. But some brands come along and you see their whole range and you're like, I want every single one of these colors. That's what this brand is. I had to like stop myself, okay? But anyway, so the brand is called Base Coat, okay? So it's kind of confusing, like, you know what I mean? But this is an actual base coat. I bought the Base Coat brand of the base coat, and I like that the ingredients are good. There's no toxic ingredients. This base coat has like garlic and like other ingredients that I thought was kind of cool. Base coat with garlic. I don't know, it's probably gonna smell. I got this color called Pie, and it is a really pretty color that looks legit like the inside of a cherry pie. It's so pretty. This color called Chrissy, which is just like the lightest, beautiful jade. I would love this color like all over my house. This is a color I like to decorate with, like just that really light, like greeny whitish blue. Okay, got it. And then this color called Aster, which is another one of those colors I'm always drawn to with nail polish. It's like a purpley pink, like a really pretty orchidy color. Can you hear them in there? Olivia's like, I'm really having fun with them. Okay, so I got 2 new candles. Now let me show you, okay? I'm gonna round out the video or wrap up the video with this. I like this whole like opal, like hologrammy looking vibe, and I've had one of these Over Rose candles before in the Nudesse, and the Nudesse smells amazing, and I was really hesitant to buy these for a while. You see the pictures of these online, they look almost too dark rainbow. Like even when I'm looking at them, it looks darker than what it is. So when I bought the Nudesse one, I was just really pleasantly surprised how pretty it actually looked in my house, because I don't like real cartoony, rainbowy decorating, or, you know, my house is very like, I just like it to feel calm and just to look like nice and pretty, but this goes with everything, and the scents are amazing. The Nudesse is like creamy rose, like vanilla, just yummy. And I bought this one because I was such a fan of the other one that I was like, I want another one to put somewhere else. So I grabbed this one. It's called Anthurium. And I almost flipped when I smelled it, because this is a dead ringer dupe, maybe even better than the Diptyque Bay, which is like my all-time fave. What I always say, this is like what my house smells like. I've had so many of those. It's just like probably one of my all-time favorite candles, if not my all-time favorite candle. That's what this smells like. So the fragrance description is black currant berries, which is bay, which is what that, you know, rose, smells a little peppery. It's just all the exact same things as bay. But I do like this packaging better. And what I did in my dining room, I kind of like I've got those pretty like Dupani silk, or however you pronounce that. That's like that really pale, like green color, like greenish blue, just very pale, you know? And it almost looks kind of like fun like this. And so I wanted to put some of these pretty like pearlescent, kind of like opally, iridescent, I guess what I should say, candles in there to kind of like make it a little fresh. So I have that, and I grabbed this candle, and I love how they have the Anthropologie brand. Like, have you ever shopped any of the Anthropologie stuff at Nordstrom? Like, I had not done that. I mean, maybe a couple years ago. Like maybe, you know, like I think they started doing that maybe a couple years ago, and I remember I bought a few things, but I always forget to look there. And this candle smells so good. I'll link to the exact one, but it's huge. I was gonna put it like on my mantle and then like put this one next to it, you know, but it's really pretty in my dining room. But this one is really pretty because it has that same like iridescence, you know. I've been burning this one a ton. I really love it. It is a huge candle, and I think the value is really great on this one. But anyways, this one was less than the other one, but this one will smell up your whole house, like legit. But anyway, I don't know. I just was really excited about those things. It's just fun to liven up your stash every now and then and try some new things. But you guys, I just really hope that you try some of these. I will link to them below. I'll link to everything that I'm wearing, and let me think. Oh yeah, when something else, and maybe this is like whatever. If you're done watching the video, thank you so much. I love you. But let me talk about one more thing. So today, speaking of what I was wearing, I took these off when I came up here. But if you did not get these shoes, okay, I know this video is about beauty, but y'all, you're missing out. I don't care if you are in sweats, in my case, like leggings and sweatshirts all day, and your idea of like dressing up is like this and leggings, or if you're going to work every day, you have to dress a little nicer. You wanna wear comfy shoes that don't look frumpy, flats that don't look frumpy, okay? That can be hard, you guys. This is it, this is what you want. You may look at them and be like, what's so special about those? Okay, these are the ones that I have in leopard as well. They are light as a feather, they bend like crazy, they come in so many different colors, but I got the leopard ones, which love. When I got those, I grabbed these nude ones too, but today I'm just wearing this with some black leggings and these, and I just threw these on because I didn't want to put on like clunky tennis shoes or sneakers or anything. They go with everything, they're so comfortable. I will link to these, you guys. These are just such great shoes. All my friends, like I've turned on everybody to those, I feel. But they're just so great, such a great value. So they were just sitting there and I thought I would mention them. So anyways, y'all, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me on this long video, but I hope that you got your beauty fix today because I sure did. And I will be back soon with so many fun videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. Love y'all, and I will talk to you very, very soon. And again, a big thanks to Nordstrom for working with me today. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.